Look who I have lined up for you today on this Cartoon Thursday in August. It's Barry, and he salutes you. Let me get set up, and we'll go about getting this done, and we'll have some conversation along the way. See you soon. Okay, I'm all comfortable now. It is, what is it? What day is it today? Cartoon Thursday for August. That's what day it is. And who are we doing today? We are doing none other than Barry. Barry, as you know, is a character from the Disney Pixar movie. I'm not exactly sure if it was Disney Pixar at the time, but the movie Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs. I know this movie very, very well. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Because my son enjoys when I make the Barry voice. He really enjoys it, makes me do it. He has me make this voice coming home from school repetitively, and I end up having to do it in front of like high schoolers and stuff like that. I know, you want me to do it. It's okay. All you have to do is just ask, and I will make the Barry voice for you. His most common saying, his most well-known saying is "Fafba, Fafba," because he's trying to say Sam Sparks, but what he says is "Fafba." And he copies Flint, and he's like, "I know you think I'm and woo. I am new and woo." And that's what my son makes me do for an entire 20 minutes while walking him home from school. So, thank you, Barry. You have ruined my existence. No, I'm joking. You've literally made my existence because it is so much fun. Fafba. Fafba. You gotta get his little seeds in there, right? All the shading comes in afterwards. We all know that strawberries have these little seeds. They have seeds on the outside, so I guess they're really not a fruit, eh? I thought fruits had seeds on the inside. Well, you're right, that technically they're berries. And this is Barry, the berry. This is the part where he gets his football helmet, his little helmet, before he takes over the robot. And he does some butt kicking. I keep getting asked on Thursdays, what did you draw? What'd you draw today? The kids are always like, what did you draw today? And most of the time, I'm like, oh, it's an adult one. You wouldn't like it. So that's why I introduced Cartoon Thursdays. So today I get to say, I drew Barry. I drew Barry from Cloudy with Chance and Meatballs. I know that there were so many other characters that I could have done, right? I could have done Flint, Sam. I could have done the leaks. I tell you, the leaks were literally awesome. Okay, let's get his darks in here. Get his darks in. When you're working in pencil, it's just levels of dark, honestly. And not only am I doing pencil, I'm doing a strawberry. Wearing a helmet. So we know where some of the darks are going to be, don't we? But you know what that means? You know what that means? I get to use my favorite thing in the whole wide world. My handy dandy Q-tip. Because honestly, if it was saturation day, I would definitely not be winning best picture of the day, would I? No, I would not. Because I just wouldn't. I don't have the patience to just sit there and go until it's all the exact same shade of everything. I don't. I can't. I'm not that person. So I have a Q-tip. I have a Q-tip. I know how to use it, and that's it. Every week, I use the Q-tip. Sure, I don't have 5,000 likes, and I will never make money from this. But I will keep Q-tip brand in the market. Did I mess up there? I did mess up there, didn't I? His helmet. Different shade. Ooh. Different shade of dark. Berry. Oh, yeah. Now I want to draw from Mario Brothers. Guess I'll get that next time. I want to make this a little bit darker, but not quite as dark as the underside of the helmet, because I have to also do the helmet. Right? I want you to be able to see the difference between these two shades, right? The helmet and the underside of the helmet. But you're also going to need, so I'm just going to go back over here and give it a little bit more saturation. because you're also going to need to see the difference between the brim of the helmet and the actual helmet in and of itself. Oop. Went a little crazy there. I'm also going to do his arms. But we're going to do this helmet. We're going to do this helmet. Now remember that the helmet is a rounded object. See that the helmet is rounded. So we're going to come in and we're going to give it this motion when we're putting it in, because we want it to be seen. I'm going to darken that in there. We want it to be seen as rounded. But I'm going to put most of the definition in with the Q-tip. In here. Now these lines here, these are white. So I want to come up to, but not into. So we're going to erase if we get into that area, okay? And we have to do between. That's pretty good there. Oh, Barry's got a hand down here. Let's give him his little hand. His eyes are green. I gotta put some lines in his eyes too, so just give me a sec. Let's get his, what's that called again? Cornea? Retina? This little green eye in here. Get rid of our smudging right here. Green eye, green eye. Yeah, he has little. Whatever those little lines are. And his leaves. Which is kind of like his bangs, right? And his little leggies. Got like duck feet. It's cute. Cutie patootie he is. When you can't see the definition between the line, increase the weight of the line. Okay, let's put in his seeds. And then I think we'll get at the Q-tip. Now we're not ever going to be able to go into the seeds with a Q-tip, so let's make sure that we get solidness with that, okay? Like I can't put solid into these big areas, but you're going to need to get the solid into the little areas. So many little teeny tiny. But not nearly as many as is actually on a strawberry. I once saw a naked strawberry. Like it didn't have any seeds on it at all. It just was smooth. It's a smooth berry. I guess it was a chuckberry. I made a joke. Okay, let's get out our Q-tip. Let's go. Let's go with our helmet first. Right. Remember, we go in the direction of our flow. You can go back and forth. But remember, if we're taking it to the line, we got to take it to the line. Okay, now this is the helmet ridge. Little green eyes. Little curve. Little leafies. His arm. Remember, we're not going in small spots. Okay, now his eye. Make sure you don't get that white spot. You don't want to, because that's where the light is. Oh no, I went outside the lines. We can fix that. Make sure you see that you're gonna go outside the lines because you got to get right up next to him. That's very low. Where'd I go outside the line, guy? Oh, there it is. Oh. That's adorable. We're gonna stick our name this time. We're gonna stick it on the helmet. I always put my name somewhere inside the picture that it would be detrimental if it was removed. So here's Barry from Cloudy with a chance of meatballs too. I look forward to getting to see you again next week. Thanks for joining me for Cartoon Thursday. Have a great one.